Hello, I am Ignace Aleya from ToleratedCinematics.com, and today I will be doing a room tour video. A lot of people have been asking me what it is like behind the scenes, which camera am I using, which computer do I have, and this can all be solved with one simple room tour video. So let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the door. Right here we have some motivational quotes. As you can see right here, it's not finished yet. But actually we recently started as well with a motivational Instagram account where you can see all kinds of motivational quotes. Really cool, definitely check it out. The link will be in the description. It's called Future Billionaire Club. Really cool page. And then right here I have a certificate that I earned a few years back about being a digital storyteller. Really cool as well. I earned this at the Rec Academy. I must already have talked about that in previous vlogs. Really cool experience actually. And then right here I have my computer setup. So this is the desk that I'm at like 24/7. Most of the time I'm sitting here at my desk doing the tutorials, all done here, or actually most of the tutorials are done on this desk. So let's have a look. Right here I have a 2-monitor setup, 27-inch Samsung monitors. They're okay, I suppose, for what I'm doing. Definitely not the best, so they're doing their job fine, I suppose. Then I have my keyboard right here, a Logitech keyboard. I'm not sure which kind of version this is because I already have this keyboard for a long time and I'm actually too lazy to look it up because it's not like, oh, if I have to tell someone which keyboard to get, it probably won't be this one. What I do like about the keyboards are these keys right here. I can actually combine anything that I want to these keys. So if I want to open up After Effects with this key, I could do that. If I want to load a script, a text, if I want to write a text, a complete text that I have to write over and over again, I also do that with these buttons. Right here we have an USB hub where I can plug in a lot of hard drives because I need to do that really often. I'm using a Logitech mouse, not sure which one it is actually, but also it's wireless. I love wireless, and it also has a really great connection, which is really important, of course. And then right here I have the Wacom Intuos. For those that do not know what it is, it actually works with a pen like this. Then I can hover over this board and it's actually going to move my mouse and I can click and paint things. I mostly use this when I do matte paintings in Photoshop or when I want to vary a little bit with my mouse, because most people know that if you use a mouse a lot of time, and I'm sitting here hours a day, so definitely can be good for your wrist. It can cause damage to your wrist if you always use a mouse. So working with a pen from the Wacom Intuos is a lot better for you, but it's beneficial to your health, but it does need a learning curve. So it's not like if you start using this, you will actually hate working with it if it's your first time, because it's really you're really unused on working having a mouse as a pen for your computer, but it would be a lot better for your wrist. Right here I have my microphone, and I actually recently got this one. It's actually a great microphone. You might already heard a difference in my latest tutorials. I'm using a Rode NT1A microphone and it's actually great. It's XLR input, really clear sound, using the Focusrite to actually control the gain and stuff like that. And I love this microphone. Let me know what you think of the quality for the tutorials that I make. So not this video, but the quality on the tutorials that we do. My audio system is also a Logitech 5.1 speaker system. I'm not sure which kind of brand I'm not sure which kind of version it is. It's definitely not the clearest sound, but it's great when you have a small party or you have friends over or you want to listen to music. But when it comes to professional work, I do tend to work with my headset because my speakers are definitely not clear enough. And this is a Corsair headset, 7.1 surround, a great headset that I use most of the time when editing sound. Right here you can see some vitamins. I try to take vitamins lately to actually improve my workouts. I'm trying to do daily workouts. It's not always working, but I'm trying to do that because I'm sitting here hours a day, and that definitely can be good for your health. So I'm trying to figure out things to actually move a little bit more in my daily basis. I'm also going to try and set like a timer every single hour that I do some push-ups or do some kind of movement, because I'm sitting here and I actually lose track of time, and then I end up sitting hours and hours at one time, and that definitely can be good for your health. Right here I have a post-it where I write my daily bulletins, so everything that I want to do on a daily basis, I write it down and then I scratch it off once I achieved that goal. So if I want to make a tutorial, I'll write make tutorial about and then the subject that I will be talking about. So that's how it goes. I like to write everything down because I think that, well, to me it actually works better. It makes me more productive to write it down, see it visually all the time, lying next to it. I know there are services like Trello, and I have used Trello, and sometimes I do like to work digitally, but working on paper just works better in my case. Also, what I try to do, and this is something that I actually discovered lately, is to actually just write a few bulletins. Don't go and, like, sometimes I had a list from a few pages of post-its of things that I wanted to do on that day, and that's going to make you less productive in my opinion. I know I try to be very clear and very minimalistic on everything that I want to do on a daily basis. So I'll write like 3 things that I want to do that day, and once I achieve these goals, I can do whatever I want. I can continue and make another list for the same day. But having less to do on a day is going to make sure that you achieve these goals. So if you have like 3 points, it's going to look like, oh, once I do these 3, I have it figured out, and then you just go after it. If you have like 12 things written down, you're going to start procrastinating, and yeah, that's something that I learned, to just keep it minimalistic, and then after you completed it and you see how much time you have left, you can add things to that list. So if you have a productive life, definitely try adding that up in your system and let me know in the comments below if it works for you as well. Right here we have my computer, and I know you can see the cable management. It's terrible. I'm actually ashamed about the cable management, but I can't really do a better job, and I don't know enough about cable management. I've already done research of things that I could buy to actually make it better, but I can't really find it here in Belgium. Maybe online and stuff like that, but it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to cost me a little. So right now I'm actually using duct tape to keep everything up, and as you can see right over here, duct tape isn't strong enough for some cables and it's falling down. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, this is how the cable management at the Tolerated office is, unfortunately. But if you are going to see it from here, it does look clean enough, like from this view. Right here you can see a few cables, but like this cable wouldn't be here. This is from my virtual reality headset that I recently used, so it's not always there. Normally you don't see that cable. The computer itself, let's talk about the hardware. So I'm using an Intel Core 4770 Intel Core, so it's the i7. It's not the best processor, but it's decent. I would definitely like to upgrade that once I have the chance to, but of course, and that's well, it does cost a little. I'm using water-cooled CPU, which is definitely a must-have when you work with visual effects. It definitely improved my speed of this workstation. It keeps my temperatures great, and I really love working with this water cooling system because it doesn't require any maintenance. Then I have 2 NVIDIA 970 GTX cards, video cards. And actually you don't really need to. If you have one better, it's better to have actually one great video card than 2 separate ones. But the reason why I have 2 is for Octane specific. So Octane is a render engine for Cinema 4D, for those that don't know what it is. But yeah, that's what I use to actually render it. Sometimes I use like one video card to render and then another one to do other things, so I can actually speed up my workflow a little bit. And this is my subwoofer of the speaker system. And then right here we have the other part of my desk. We have a little Toro over here, which has become like a little mascot of Tolerated, because Arno also has one. I brought these from Spain when I was in Spain. You can see these vlogs as well on our channel. I know there's a lot of drinks here, and this is actually all gin. It's not that I drink too much, but like I just like enjoying taste and experiencing with taste. So and I also think it looks cool, so that's why it's here on the desk. Right here we have some books that I used to read, but I really have, yeah, I have to make time to read, but I like to spend my time on other things at this moment. I do know that reading is really good, but yeah, I'm not doing that for now. Then right here we have the lenses for my camera. The camera that I'm using to record most of my videos with is the Panasonic GH4, which most people should already know this. I use this lens most often. This is the 18-35 1.8 Sigma lens for Canon with a metabone speed booster for the GH4. I know it's very technical for those that don't know anything about cameras, but for those that do want to know what I have, there it is. This is the the kit lens 12-35 kit lens right here, the 2.8. Another kit lens 14-140. I barely use that one because I don't really have to zoom in that much. And then this is my first Sigma lens that I use. This is the 17-50 millimeters, but it has less low light capabilities than this one. But the reason why I chose that one was because it has image stabilization in the lens, and this one doesn't, and my camera doesn't come with that from itself. So currently I'm actually using a very wide angle lens. As you can see a lot of my room at the moment, and that's because I'm using a Tokina 11-18 millimeter lens for my GH4 f2.8. Right here we have a nice light that I recently bought at a store. I saw this lamp and I just had to get it. I really think it looks very cool with some nice attributes in the background to just fill up my room and have it like to make it look cool, of course. Right here I have my box of watches, and I just like having watches. I'm not sure why, but it's like the only jewelry that a man can have, so I enjoy having watches and switching in between them. So these are all my watches. Currently I'm wearing this watch for those that are interested. Then right here we have some old cameras. They actually do work, but I don't really use them. I just think they look cool, and that's why they are here. Right here we have the Htc Vive, which is a virtual reality headset. Really cool experience. Definitely, if you have the chance to have to see a virtual reality experience, definitely go for it. If you haven't seen it already, it's amazing what you can do with virtual reality. But yeah, apart from that, we just bought this HTC Vive to test a little bit with different kind of projects for clients. Right here we have the box of Cinema 4D R18 still lying around here, but because I think it looks cool, and actually after all it costs enough money. So right here we have a sitting room where if I have friends over, we would sit right over here. I know this is like an outdoor kind of setup, but it was inexpensive and I think it looks cool. So yeah, this is what we have right here when we have friends over. So right here we have a soft box, and right behind it we have the key light right here. This is what I use if I record videos to have better lights. As you can see, this is going to give you a neutral color. Right here my TV with an Xbox One that I also use when I have friends over. I never play Xbox One when I am alone. Well, sometimes if I have time I would play on the computer some games like CSGO. I really enjoy that game, and League of Legends. I used to play that. Lately I don't really play it anymore. So, and then right there we have a guitar that I actually bought 1 year ago, or actually a little bit longer ago, but I always wanted to be able to play guitar, but yeah, I don't have enough time to actually learn it. I will definitely, I definitely still want to learn it, but yeah, hopefully I will find time someday. Alright, so that's actually the room tour of Tolerated Cinematics. Every single tutorial, or actually most of the tutorials, are recorded right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and also subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.